fronts, website management from one console, a Facebook shopping application, a mobile-optimized website, and much, much more. Don't let eBay, Amazon, and Zappos get all the money. Get your piece of the pie, too. Click on their link on thedougstewartshow.com or the app link for details.
All meat, no gristle. The Doug Stewart Show.
No meat, or all meat, no gristle. Oh, this is the Doug Stewart Show, and I appreciate you joining your boy. Welcome back to the show, and the phone number is 404-382-0338, 404-382-0338, and you can email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Are you a business owner out there, or do you know someone that has a business and you think it would be a great fit to partner with the Doug Stewart Show? Because, you know, we're talking about sports, relevant sports topics, Georgia sports in particular, hip-hop culture, entertainment. Is your demo, you know, mostly guys between the age of 35 and 54, I think it is? Yes, this would be a perfect fit. Yes, a huge fit. And guess what? We're giving away great deals because we're new. This is our 4th week live. And so we're giving away great deals, and we would love to partner with your company. So email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Then I'll have a salesperson get in contact with you, and let's do some business, man. Let's do some business. This is a Throwback Thursday. Thank you for joining your folk. And our throwback guest today is the great Sam Cunningham. Yes, former running back for the University of Southern California. The Trojans played in a landmark game back in the early 70s. I think it was 1972 against Alabama, where really that was the eye-opening experience for Crimson Tide fans and for Bear Bryant and for the staff that they should go ahead and start allowing black players in the conference. So that was a huge, huge thing. And so make sure you stay tuned. We're going to have him on in about 20 minutes. 20 minutes we're going to talk to the great Sam Cunningham. But this is a Throwback Thursday, and so we're talking about, in honor of the Kansas City Royals, things that you'd like to see come back. And we kind of flipped it as well, just to have some fun. Things that you'd like to see go in honor of the Royals coming back. The Royals are back. They made it to the World Series. They finished up their series against the Baltimore Orioles and shut them out. A sweep! Yes, 8 games in a row in the postseason. So they will take on either the Giants or the St. Louis Cardinals starting next week, Tuesday. So we're doing that, having a little fun with that. And also on Throwback Thursday, we got throwback clips from the Two Live Stews. And if you're a fan of the Two Live Stews and that show, you definitely know that we had fun with this next guy that I'm going to play this clip from, the great Lou Holtz. He used to come on during football season and give us pep talks like he does on the 4-Letter Network. But this particular time, I think this is the first time we actually talk to the great Lou Holtz. So without further ado, check this interview we did with the great Lou Holtz back in, I think, 2009.
Hey, somebody else that was in that green room?
Yes.
Lou Holtz, man.
The great Lou Holtz was in Bristol, Connecticut today.
So, of course, when we saw him, we immediately got his phone number to get him on the show. And he's like, guys, I can call today, man. We want to welcome into the doghouse with the Two Live Stews for the first time, or fixing it thereof, former head coach of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, as well as the University of South Carolina Gamecocks.
Yes.
Lou Holtz joins the Two Live Stews. What's up, Coach?
Hello, Ryan and Dan. How are you doing this afternoon? This is a lovely day.
We're doing great, Coach.
It's actually Doug, Coach.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I'm sorry. Dwayne.
Coach, look, man. I've met you before, but it was very, very good to catch up with you in the green room, and I'm glad you finally got to meet Doug and our producer, Opie. Coach, what's been going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. It was a highlight of my day meeting with you gentlemen today. Usually I'm an optimistic person, but this place should make you a little pessimistic. Seeing the Stews, it turned my frown upside down.
That sounds great, Coach. We're talking to Lou Holtz right now with the Two Live Stews. Coach, Ryan just mentioned it. You actually met him back on a recruiting trip in South Bend in 1991.
That's true, Daryl. I remember it like it was yesterday. I got a call about this guy down in Moncks Corner, South Carolina. He's tough, he's strong, he's physical, comes from a good Christian family. He looked like a young Jack Tatum on the film. But then I get in the living room, and I'm thinking as I'm walking in there, and I said, Coach, I've got 3 obligations. I got to help you get an education, I got to help make you into a man, and I got to help get you to the NFL. And I took one look at Ryan, and I says, Lou, I can't do any of those things with this guy. But, yeah, he might be good enough to play at Georgia Tech, so I made a phone call, and the rest, as I know, is history.
Former head coach, great head coach of college football, Lou Holtz joined us now, current ESPN college football analyst. Coach, speaking of your coaching pedigree and history, what's your most memorable moment as a coach?
That's a fantastic question there, Ryan. I always love lining up against the University of Miami because of the pride, the tradition, the passion of the rivalry. Plus, I always appreciate the opportunity for my players to really see that criminal element up close. It was like the football equivalent of scared straight for my guys. Scared the hell out of them. Not one of my guys committed a crime after looking at those people.
Finishing up with Lou
They were
Holtz.
frightened for their life.
Finishing up with Lou Holtz with the July Stews. Coach, man, I tell you, when fall rolls around, I look so forward on Saturday mornings to Ask Dr. Lou. Are we going to get more of that this year?
Oh, you better believe it, Don. I'll be back next year. And I love what I do, and I do what I love. It beats being retired, because only in America can a man with a speech impediment get a job on television. And plus, this 4-letter network can't let me go, because you know what happens if they do?
What?
They'll get put on 2 years probation from the NCAA.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for your time. We
It's my
appreciate it.
pleasure. You call anytime, okay?
Appreciate it.
Okay, you be well now.
That's the head coach himself, Lou Holtz, joining the 2 Live students. And I'm telling you, man, I love that guy.
When college football rolls around, man, we may have to have the coach on every week.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
Lou Holtz, or a facsimile there.
How great was it sitting with that cat, though, man? You see how cool he is, man?
Yeah, man, he's upbeat.
He's
He's always high energy. There you have it, the first interview with the great Lou Holtz on the 2 Live Stews. This is the Doug Stewart Show. Thank you for joining, boy. I really do appreciate it. Man, appreciate it. Shouts out to our former producer, Opie, for helping us with that interview, if he's listening right now. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. That's the number to the show. This is a Throwback Thursday. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. And, yeah, so we're talking about Throwback Thursday, and we got Sam Bam Cunningham coming on a little bit later. And also at the same time, we're talking about things. Your Dougie Daily question is things you'd like to see come back in honor of the Kansas City Royals as they make it back to the World Series. First time since 1985. Yes, 1985. So shouts out to the Kansas City Royals and to the team and to the fans because they did it. They did it. They're doing the damn thing. And so shouts out to those guys. And also, we're also talking about some college football, some NFL. Falcons take on the Baltimore Ravens this coming weekend. Georgia Tech takes on North Carolina. And the Georgia Bulldogs, they all travel this weekend. The Georgia Bulldogs take on the Arkansas Razorbacks, who are 3-3, I think, right now. But real tough team, and had some other close calls where they could have won some ball games and did not. So Georgia's going to have to bring its A game. Any game on the road in the SEC, you're going to have to bring your A game. So we'll see what happens with the Bulldogs. And obviously, we'll talk more about that tomorrow and about the college and the pro football slate of games coming up this weekend. 404-382-0338 is the number to the show. 404-382-0338. What are some things you'd like to see come back? Yeah, what are some things that you'd like to see come back in honor of the Kansas City Royals? Somebody put up here, I was talking about biker shorts. And this person said biker shorts were probably a little bit earlier than I thought, or a little bit later than I thought, based on the time frame. No, I'm relatively sure. You know what? Now that I think about it, it wasn't middle school because I can remember going to the skating ring in my biker shorts. Yes! And so when I was going to the skating ring, that was when I was in high school. I was probably in the 10th grade. So in the 10th grade, that was probably, I graduated in 88, so the 10th grade, it had to be 85, 86.
Yes, you're right. It was high school. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. You're right. It wasn't middle school. It wasn't middle school. I thought I was sexy in my biker shorts. And dude said they can let women wear biker shorts. Maybe not the dudes, but bring back biker shorts for the women. And they pretty much got biker short tight pants these days, the women, with all of these leggings that they wear and these tight spandex pants. But yeah, the biker shorts were like colorful. And I know people that are real young, like, y'all actually wore biker shorts around in public? Yes! Yes! And a lot of times, people would put on a long shirt to cover up their private areas for the dudes. Sometimes you didn't. Sometimes if you were trying to advertise, you purposely stuck your shirt in your pants. Yes, like me. Yeah, don't go away. Keep it locked. More coming up next on The Doug Stewart Show.
Hey, somebody else that was in that green room?
Yes.
So you think you're a fantasy whiz, huh? Well, prove it and make some nice scratch at the same time. Scratch is money. What do you know about FanDuel? FanDuel packs the thrill of a whole season in 1 week. Play in 1 week fantasy football leagues for free money with immediate cash payouts. The money is real with no season-long commitment. That's huge because when your team starts to suck, you don't want to play no more. It's no more fun. Trade everybody. I've been there. You play win and how much you want. Deposit now and FanDuel will match it up to $200. Use the promo code COOLER, that's COOLER, and take advantage of free loot to get your game on. FanDuel, where every week is a new season. The Doug Stewart Show is off and running. But just like every company, we need sponsors. Would yours like to work with one of the livest, most dynamic, and recognized sports talk dudes in America? By the way, I'm talking about myself. Getting in on the ground floor? Well, call us at 770-847-0536 or email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com and let's do business. From the smallest company in Atlanta to the biggest brands nationally and worldwide, shawty, people know me and the Stews brand in these streets. Holla at your boy. Once again, the number is 770-847-0536 or email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. What is 911 Tax Relief? It's a tax relief company that can help you reduce or remove your IRS or state tax debt. They'll help stop bank levies and wage garnishments by implementing offers in compromise or penalty abatements. 911 Tax Relief is a tax relief company, but they're different from the others. Their experts are licensed, enrolled tax agents, and they also have more than 12 years experience helping people solve their tax problems. They're a tax relief company that understands how the IRS works, and they'll also put that knowledge to work for you so they can get you the best possible settlements or solutions to your tax problems. Highly rated by the Better Business Bureau, and they've also helped thousands of people, thousands, solve their tax problems. So don't play around. Click on their link on my website, thedugstewartshow.com, and let 911 Tax Relief help you in your situation with our uncle. You know, Uncle Sam.
Sucker Sports Talk host can't hide. Now back to the Doug Stewart Show.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Really appreciate you tuning in and telling folks about the livest, the most interactive sports talk show in America. Yes, we are taking the title, and you can email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com, and you can also give the show a call at 404-382-0338. And this segment is brought to you by Americommerce. That's right, Americommerce. All you need to get your online store off the ground right. Yes, check out my website, thedugstewartshow.com, and click on their banner link for more details. All right. Once again, you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Continue to tell people. We're picking up people every single day and having a lot of fun. So tell at least 12 people about the livest, the most interactive sports talk show in America. And I really would appreciate it. Your Dougie Daily question today is we're talking a little bit about the Kansas City Royals and the fact that they make it back to the World Series for the first time in almost 30 years, 1985. The Kansas City Royals and George Brett and those guys, they make it to the World Series, and they actually win it all. So we'll see what happens with this year's team, but they make it back. And that's something that you don't see a lot of, a small market team, relatively speaking, that goes on.